on the victory. You all have enjoyed many, many very easy postseason wins. This was a battle that took everything you had. The amount of satisfaction that you and your guys take out of winning this game this way.
First off, thank you. You know, and we've had, I wouldn't necessarily say easy, but we've had some blowouts, if you will. But, you know, this game was a battle. We knew coming in here it would be a battle. They weren't going to lay down. You know, they've been in this position before, and they were going to come in, you know, and give it all they got, and they did that. But we stayed poised. You know, when we went down 7, I think 102-95, if I'm not mistaken, guys, you know, stayed the course. We continued to defend, and we continued to push the basketball and try to get great looks. And, you know, we had guys step up and make huge shots. And, you know, that's what it takes. That's why, KD, that's why you're here. You know, that's Steph. That's why you are who you are. Clay, that's why you are who you are. They step up and take big shots and make big shots. And so it was huge for us tonight. And we got stops when we needed to get stops, most importantly.
I'm not sure when you sat down and got your earpiece in, but Tim and I were just showing that late play with LeBron, and I mentioned you did have 5 there. Were you surprised that LeBron didn't drive in that situation?
I mean, I think, you know, he drove, but we were able to, you know, get him going sideways as opposed to downhill. You know, I knew in that situation, you know, he was going to come at me, and if I could get a good step on him, that, you know, he's always looking out the shooters, and that's, you know, that's why they're great. He's such a great passer. They have great shooters, but, you know, Steph was able to get a good challenge on Kyle Korver, and we came up with the rebound, and, you know, KD then made the huge shot. I'm
going to get to KD in a minute, but your coach Steve Kerr mentioned that he kept harping on you all that they're going to run out of gas eventually. Do you get the sense, Draymond, that it's the physical energy or the mental energy that you guys require of your opponent, because you'll never let anybody get away from you, and I would think that would be as draining as anything. What do you think?
I think it's a little bit of both. Physically, because we're always pushing the pace, and you have to try to keep up with that pace. And then in turn, you know, there are teams that want to get up and down as well. So you're trying to run with us, and at the same time, you're trying to push it back yourself. They have, you know, Kyrie and LeBron, they shoulder a lot of the load, and, you know, eventually you start to wear down a bit. And then mentally, you know, you continue to play great, and you make big shots, you make good plays, and you look up, you're up 3 points, you're up 5 points. I think that can take its toll as well. So I think when you look at it, it's a mixture of mental and physical, and when we try to wear a team down, Coach Kerr always preached 48 minutes over the course of 48 minutes. If we can stay the course, stay solid both defensively and offensively, of course, of 48 minutes, the game will turn for us, and they did that tonight in the last 50 seconds.
When the thin man, Kevin Durant, walks it up and steps into that 3 and it goes in, you could see the toll it took on Cleveland. You could see their reaction. What was your reaction when that ball hit bottom?
I mean, just, you know, a gutsy shot. You know, he stepped up, you know, I think it was probably 50 seconds left or something like that, maybe 30-some seconds. He took a huge shot, you know, walking into that like that. Usually the coach will say, get downhill and try to get to the rim. He stepped right into it with confidence and nailed it. And, you know, I think that did drain a little bit of energy out of them, because it goes back to that mental of, you know, you're talking about, hey, man, we're playing great, and yet a guy come down and nail that shot and we take the lead. And so I think it was, you know, it definitely drained them, but, you know, we had to get stops as well after that shot.
This is not me trying to get you in trouble. I mentioned this to Tim earlier. I just thought the whistle tonight was odd. I felt like it was really inconsistent. And again, I'm not trying to get you in trouble with anybody. I just was, you're out there in the middle of it. Did you get the sense that some things were called and then other things weren't? Because that's certainly what it looked like.
I mean, I did get that sense, but I did. And when you're the more aggressive team, the whistle usually tends to go your way, especially when you're at home. If you come out more aggressive than the other team, it tends to go your way. And they came out getting downhill. LeBron got downhill. Kyrie got downhill. When you are the aggressor, you know, you get the benefit of the doubt. So I think they did that tonight, but we stayed the course and continued to fight.
Last quick thought. You knew that this was going to be, you were going to take a punch, and you did. Your sense now of where things are, take the math out of it. It's 3-0, I get that. But just where you are mentally as a group after taking this punch and being the one that ends up with your hand in the air with the winner tonight.
You know, I think mentally we're rolling high. You know, obviously when you can come into enemy territory and take a game like that against a great team, you're going to feel great about yourself. Now, in saying that, you know, I think that's a blow to their confidence, but at the same time, you're talking about a LeBron James-led team. You know, they're never going to come out and quit. They're going to come out and fight and give it all they got. If we can come out battling, you know, in Game 4, I think we can, you know, try to take the spirit out of them, but you can't plan on that. You know, when you're playing against a championship team, they'll never feel like they're down and out.